Welcome to Coach by Cross. First of all, I just want to thank you for putting your trust in myself and my services. I can assure you, you are in good hands, and I have done this process with many physiques before. But I just want to emphasise the importance of this coaching experience and give you a bit of an overview of it. I cannot emphasise the importance enough of having me as a coach doesn't instantly give you results. It's a two-way street. I need your input as much as you need mine. So this works both ways. You only get out of this process what you put in yourself. And I really cannot stress that enough. So for me, I need 100% commitment for yourself, and you will get more than that in return. So my job in this process for you is to provide you with accountability. But not only am I going to provide accountability, what I'm going to provide is efficiency from A to B. A being where you are now and B being your goal. So I've seen so many people sort of treading water with this when it comes to bodybuilding and it comes to actual goal setting. So for me, my techniques are going to make it so much easier, and it's going to put it in such simple terms from how you actually get from A to B. Because a lot of people have a goal, but you really want to sort of pin down how you get there. So for me, coaching is all about communication. Communication is king in this whole process. So for me, this is how we speak to one another. You only sort of are going to learn if you ask me questions and give me the most input possible. So obviously, voice note feedback from myself is kind of the way I go about things on a day-to-day basis. So, if you ask me questions, I will typically give a voice note feedback. In terms of actual communicating with myself, I usually say between 7 and 7 each day. If it falls outside of this hours, I will get back to you the following day unless it is of an urgent nature. But I always attempt to get back to you as soon as possible, but do give me some leeway as I am a personal trainer full time. So obviously if I am in sessions with clients and I do have a life outside of this, but I will always endeavour to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So I want to talk to you about check-ins, and I will go on this in a little bit more detail in a further video. However, the check-in process is key to your progress. This is the time of the week where you check in with myself, and this will be via Google Forms, which is a link embedded into your coaching sheet. So from this, you are going to check in with me, and you're going to provide a whole series of feedback of how your week has been. So this is going to be like what your body weight's looking like, how your digestion's been, your appetite, how is your training performance, amongst a whole other sort of variables and feedback mechanisms. This is all going to help me paint a picture of how I'm going to change your plans moving forward and basically assess and track your progress from week to week basis. So these like this one time of the week I just literally can't emphasize. It's so important that you give me the feedback that I need, because if you don't give me that relevant feedback, unfortunately, I cannot make the relevant changes that I need. So it works in both ways. You need to give me 100% for me to give it in return. Speaking further about communication, I've got to understand that, everyone has a life and things are going to come up. We're not all robots at the end of the day. So communication is absolutely key. If they've got any problems at home, there's any reasons for, about work, family life that, you can't get a session in one day, or your meals might slip. I'm only at the other end of the phone. Drop me a message and, we can work a plan to kind of get the best out of a bad situation. So I've got to understand that, we are not all robots, and, even being 95% consistent is more than good enough for myself, and then we can always strive to get that 100%. So I just want to emphasize that, I am, we can work together around problems. It's not a case of it is black and white. I'm always there at the other end of the phone. So finishing up with the coaching experience, we're now going to start speaking about goal setting in the next video.